friends, I would like to say it's a pleasure to talk to you on COPD, but the reality is that COPD is not really a pleasure. It is the curse of modern day living and the lifestyle that humanity has chosen. COPD, as it is called, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, is in a way a problem that affects the breathing pipes of our lungs and our respiratory system. What happens is, over time, the breathing pipes get narrow, and as they get narrow, they get fixed, and they become narrow, fixed pipes from where breathing becomes difficult. Air goes into the lungs but can't come out. The patient gets into gradually increasing difficulty in breathing. Over time, the lungs will fail. Now, this is a very, very sad state of the lungs. What worries us is that just in the last few years, India has had the dubious distinction of becoming the most, shall I say, patient-ridden or the COPD capital of the world. We have close to about 50 to 55 million COPD suffering individuals. If you look at it another way, this is equal to the entire population of Australia and Canada put together. Imagine if every one of them was sick with COPD, what will happen? That is roughly the number of people we have, give or take a few million. So it's a huge problem. That then makes us think, why do we have so much COPD? Well, it is believed initially that this is caused by cigarette smoke. We now know that COPD is caused by any toxin that goes into the lung, but cigarette smoke, environmental pollution, huge problem, okay? And untreated asthma in childhood. These are the three main things. So let's look at it. Cigarette smoking is bad, we all know it. I won't go there. But environmental pollution. Now you all know, even as I speak, what's happening in Delhi and North India about stubble burning. It's a huge problem, and what people do not realize is that it is not only damaging them, it is damaging their families, but what's most important, it is damaging their children. We know that women who are pregnant and if they're exposed to toxic smoke, their child, even if he moves away from there, will have possible lung problems. And children who are born in that environment are doomed to suffer from breathing disorders for the rest of their life. Now you imagine if at 50, somebody's got to go on oxygen for the rest of his life. That is the burden of COPD. That's how bad COPD is. So those are environmental pollutions. Even in most of our villages, we use wood burning and cow dung. All of this causes COPD to these patients, and they suffer, as does the rest of the population. Now, so what can we do to prevent and treat it? Well, clearly to prevent it, we must remove everything that's toxic in our environment, cigarette smoke, wood burning. But important, these mosquito coils, I think, even they cause exposure and cause damage. Now, what can we do to prevent it? Well, of course, first of all of this, but then we now have excellent inhalers that can help to breathe. I don't have time to go into that, but we also have new techniques which are through bronchoscopy that we can do that. But if all else fails, then we have machines and pulmonary rehabilitation. So if you have difficulty in breathing, if you have any of the toxins that we were talking about, if you have that exposure, coughing, shortness of breath, then see your doctor. Help is at hand, but prevention is always better than cure. So prevent the problem. If there's yet some need, we'll be happy to help. All the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep environment pollution free. Thank you.